Alright, this question was asked if the which is better, the BeastX or the Vbar. Like, don't take what I say or anything like that the wrong way. This isn't like to this guy, which is the topic starter, or no one else take it the wrong way. But I've had both, the BeastX, the Vbar, and I've had like 6 different Align 3GX and 3G units. The Align units, they're garbage. Out of like 6 of them, I had one good one that flew really good, but it was really laggy in the center stick. I mean, every great once in a while a tail would kick on it and whatnot. The other 5, they had different issues, set up the exact same way with different issues. Tail or head bobble I couldn't get rid of, tail wag, cyclics didn't feel good at all. It felt mushy, it just felt like garbage. But anyways, the BeastX is like a step above the Align unit. It's entry level, just like Align is. And then you have other ones like Skookum and Vbar, which are like the best ones out there. I have never tried a Skookum. I've only tried the Align ones, the BeastX, and the Vbar. But for this question about the BeastX or the Vbar, which is better, that's like asking if a Toyota Prius is better than a BMW M3. The BeastX is the Prius and the Vbar is the BMW M3. That's not even close. You can't even put the 2 in the same category. I mean, the BeastX is entry level. That's it, nothing more. But here's why. Okay, with you can see right down here in the bottom, you can plug in 2 satellites. You can run this for JR Spectrum. You can run the Vbar as a receiver. You don't need a receiver for it. It has built-in governor for nitro electric. I already have it plugged in. I don't want to be forever doing this video, but you can see it has the BeastX. It's good. I really like it. I'm not knocking it. I'd fly the living hell out of another one. I really like the BeastX. But the Vbar is like light years ahead and better than the BeastX. For one, I've had this is my first one that I've ever set up. When I set it up, it flew absolutely flawless with the stock settings. I didn't touch anything, nothing at all. I left it the way it is, started my heli up, and flew it. And now I'm to the point now to where I'm adjusting everything to the way I like my helicopter to fly. And the BeastX, you're limited. You don't have all the adjustability that you have with the Vbar. With the Pro software, you have the style, and it's cool too, because you can just mouse over the settings and it tells you what each one does. It tells you what each setting does on everything. And then you could go into the Pro software, paddle simulation. It just has so much more stuff. Like some of the stuff I haven't even messed with yet, and it flies much better than my BeastX did. Even for the tail. Look at this. Yeah, you have to take a laptop and everything, which I said you could get one for like 30-50 bucks or whatever off of Craigslist or something, but you're not. It's worth it. Like, it might cost $100 bucks, probably like $100 more for the Vbar, but you get what you pay for, and you honestly do get what you pay for with a Vbar. Hands down. It doesn't get better than this. I haven't tried a Skookum or one of the other higher end ones, but I see no reason whatsoever to even think about trying another $5 unit. That's not gonna happen. I'm using the nitro governor on it. You have the gain for the governor, cyclic, collective. That's like if you move the tail you know, or the cyclic or pitch or anything like that, you can adjust these numbers so that way if the motor RPMs drop, you know, it helps push the RPM up if you push the cyclic to keep the head speed consistent. The BeastX, I know one thing with the BeastX, like if I was just messing around, you know, in one spot doing Pirros or something, you know, I'd lose RPM and stuff in the motor. I do not lose RPM whatsoever with the V-Bar. I mean, it's all set up perfect. And here, like when you first set up the V-Bar, you know, you go, you click on start, you know, click OK, and you know, you have a V-Bar setup wizard over on the left side of the screen. It literally walks you through every single one of these steps right here. You know, the receiver, you know, the transmitter, sensor, you know, but it's all common sense stuff. You know, once you read it and then you look at it, you're like, oh my god, you know, this is so easy. You know, with the BeastX, you're pushing the sticks, you know, you're looking at the stupid lights, you got to go through all of these steps. The BeastX has more steps than the V-Bar does, you know, and you have to push the stick, look at stupid lights, you know, okay, well then this light's this color, well I don't want that, push the stick again. I mean, it's just ridiculous. You know, people are saying it's easy. The BeastX is not easier to set up than a V-Bar. I mean, if for the guys that are saying that the BeastX is easier to set up than a V-Bar, I honestly, God, don't even believe you even had a V-Bar, because if you did, you know how simple the V-Bar is to set up. And on top of it, oh here, I'll just keep going through this here real quick. You know, I mean, it's just simple stuff. You know, which way do the blades spin? You know, you could click either one, counterclockwise, clockwise. You know, which type of swash plate do you have? You know, which way, you know, up or down for the pitch. Reverse the servos, trim. You know, I mean, it's just so much. This is just so much better. I mean, you do every single thing through the laptop, and it's just simple. It's like a walk in the park. And like I said, you know, the little setup wizard over on the side here, it walks you through it. And if you end up having a problem or you get stuck or something, there's a collective setup. You know, you just go right to, and it takes you right to exactly what you're stuck on, and it tells you how to do it. You know, like here in the collective, you don't even need a pitch gauge. I mean, I used a pitch gauge on mine. You know, you put the little rod on the head and everything, and put the pitch gauge on the blades. But here, it's cool. You don't even need a pitch gauge. If you don't have one, not a big deal. They show you exactly how to set it up. You know, you measure the distance from the blades to the skids, you know, like on the floor. And then you put the numbers and everything in. Here, let me go back into this real quick. You know, and then you just put the numbers and everything in. You know, the blade length and the distance. The distance is the distance from the blade to the level surface on the floor. You know, and then you put that number in there, and then that's how you come up with your pitch. The exact same thing with cyclic. You know, you put all the numbers and everything in. It's like so simple to do. You know, tell, set your endpoints and everything for binding on a tell, set what servo you're using. You know, governor, I'm using a nitro, but you can use the electric. You know, bank switching. You know, all kinds of different things. You know, the governor, 2100 head speed, 8.5 gear ratio. This is like if you have a certain helicopter that has more than one main gear. Some of them have two, you know, like a Goblin or something like that. And another cool thing that I liked about this, where's it at? Oh, pitch pump. You don't even get this with the BeastX. And this is like the biggest thing that I really liked about the V-Bar. Pitch pump, you can set it up. It's usually, I think it's set at 0. Yeah, default is 0. But I put mine at 55. I might go up to 60 on it, you know, the next few times I fly it. But I can get the blades to pop so hard that it feels like the head's gonna rip right off of the helicopter. I mean, there's so much stuff in here to play with. It's cool, and like this is simple. Like I said, you know, setup wizard walks you right through it. If you have a problem, you just click on the, you know, the little governor thing right there, or, you know, any of them. You know, they all have it, you know, cyclic setup, and it takes you right to the Vbar site, and it walks you through everything. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could do like the analyzer, you know, and save the logs. You know, it tells you if you have vibrations, or, you know, how low the throttle's dropping and stuff like that. I mean, this is just badass. I mean, it doesn't, I mean, to me, it just doesn't get better than this. I mean, the BeastX, I really like it. It's cool. It flies awesome. I love how my helicopter flew with it on there, but once you get a V-bar and you just start messing around with it, you know, trying different settings, and, you know, adjust this a little bit and adjust that a little bit, you know, I mean, people are like, oh, I don't have the time, I don't want to sit down and do that, and blah 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 blah. It's because they don't have one. That's why, you know, they knock it because they don't have it. I used to knock the V-bar. You know, I tried a V-bar when I was 4.0, you know, with the gray sensor, and I hated it. Like, honestly, that V-bar just sucked. But the newer V-bar, you know, this feels exactly like my Flybar helicopters. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. And another cool thing is, I'll show you real quick before my camera runs out, is here. Oh, I passed it. You could go to the V-bar section on HeliFreak, and Mr. Mel has setup videos for new people. And this is what I did. I watched all of these videos, and I set my helicopter up at the exact same time. I was watching each step that Mr. Mel did. I did each step on my helicopter. I did it 4 times while watching him. After the 4th time, I can go through my whole entire setup on a brand new helicopter in less than 10 minutes. And it's simple. And like I said, when you go through the entire setup, you don't even have to adjust nothing. Just, you know, plug your battery in or start your helicopter up and go fly. You know, I mean, it's just badass. I really like it. You know, I'm not biased against like the BeastX or whatever, but like if I ever got another helicopter and I was in a pinch, I'd definitely get another BeastX. You know, no questions. But I really don't like the setup, how the setup is in the BeastX. It's hard. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, it's easy. No, you know, it ain't easier than a V-bar. Not even close. But, I mean, the only way that people end up knowing is if they try both. You know, you actually have to try both to see for yourself. I mean, this, you know, if you have a problem with anything at all, you could go to the V-bar section and go to Mr. Mel's videos, and anything you've had an issue with, you could find it in here, and click on it, watch the video, bam, oh, okay, well, that's what I did wrong, issue done. You know, go out and go fly. You know, I don't know, but for a beginner, I honestly don't think the setup on the BeastX is user friendly for someone new. I'm new to Flybarless still. I've probably been flying Flybarless straight now for maybe 4 months, and I've tried it in the past. I didn't like it in the past because of the issues I had back then, but now I absolutely love it. And for me, new getting into Flybarless, if I had to do it all over again, I would definitely save my money up and get a V-bar. No questions about it. The BeastX, I mean, it's awesome and everything, but they really need to do a lot of work to that thing to get it up to date and, you know, make it more user friendly. I mean, it's an entry level Flybarless system, but it's just so damn hard to set up. You know, push the stick, watch this light, okay, what color, okay, nope, don't want that one, go over again. The V-bar, bam, just go in there, click, bam, you're done. Click, bam, you're done. You know, 10 minutes, all done. So, but yeah. Just, I guess, just if you had the money, buy both and try them yourself. But I know what I like.